All right, guys. I'm gonna use the Philly deck and the slow stuff on the deck. Oh my goodness, it's causing you to want to have a drink. Oh my God. Good evening, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome to my page. Hello. How are you? I'm gonna be using the Philly deck tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. That is stuff for them. Whew. Get rocked and all this and all that. All this and all that. Let's see how I'm just having a time. I'm having a time. All right, welcome to my page. And give respect and honor to Earth Sense. Table 22, Earth Sense 2, Table 22. Okay. I'm using the Phillies deck. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to pull 7 cards. For those of you who don't know how I do the spread. Oh, boy. What a time. We're going to get an overall energy with pulling 7 cards and my 7 magical way. That is. Ace of Cups. Oh. And who? Ace of Swords. Oh. Let's get an overall energy. Oh. I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm going all over. I'm all over. Okay. We got the 7 of Swords. And we got the World. Came in reverse. Why am I having a hard time? Why? Why am I having such a hard time? Why? Okay. This is the midweek into the weekend check-in. Again, welcome to my page. Now let's see what your energies are. We got 2 cards. Let's pull 5 more. Okay. That. Oh boy. There you go. Make sure I got this out. Okay. Oh, and for you guys on YouTube, it's been a while. I figured I'd record this. You see that was 444. Some of you may be seeing 444 a lot as it deals with home stability, intuition, guidance. That was situations. Okay. So, oh, 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 okay. Well, all of those came out. Temperance came out in the reverse. The Queen of Swords came out in reverse. You have the Emperor here, the Lovers, and the Devil. And then you have, for y'all come, the Six of Pentacles. Cha-ching, hi. How are you? Okay. Whew. This is a mess, right? Okay. All right. So, we have our overall energies as the Seven of Pentacles. See that? You have the World in reverse. You have Temperance in reverse. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. You have the Emperor. All right. The Lovers. I was trying to get you guys to see the cards. I was having a time. The Devil. Forgive me. Don't charge my head or my heart. I need my head. I got to do this reading, right? And then you have the Six of Pentacles as the outcome. All right. So, what this means, I'm going to clarify with the Maria Tarot de Maria Celia deck. We have these decks here too. So, whew, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right. So, Sashay Shantae, somebody's been trying to do something real slick, sly, and sneaky, trying to get away with something. That's the overall energies of this spread, this reading for the midweek into the weekend check-in. The world is in reverse. A lot of you want to travel. You're at a standstill, and you can't channel. You can't channel or travel. Yeah, there's the challenge because the temperance card is here in the reverse, where you're trying to gain some type of equilibrium balance or trying to figure out a situation, more or less, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Reverse. Uh, Basically, with the Queen of Swords, she's one who's very, very quick to speak and say what's on her mind. However, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, she is very slow to speak. She's watching what she say, and that perhaps may be a good thing up against the Emperor, someone who is generally very controlling, manipulative, authoritative in their power protected position. With the Lovers, aside that, as to any relationship situations, I'm not really getting a relationship here. I'm getting work as far as the Queen of Swords and Temperance in the world coming out here. Just an overall situation with the Seven of Swords in the overall position. The Lovers is here up against the Emperor. So it's dealing with mutual respect, dualities, decision making, someone who is very passionate about what they do if it requires a work situation. Then you have the Devil here. This tells me that somebody is dealing with some addictions, some situations and habits that they need to release, feeling like they're just bounded and binded to a home, I guess, more or less, with the world in reverse, feeling like you can't go where you want to go. This perhaps may have been the time where you guys wanted to travel, but because Temperance is in reverse and the Queen of Swords, who generally does whatever she wants to do when she wants to do it, says what she wants to say when she wants to say it. Very funny she can be in the upright position, but there's nothing funny about this situation because you guys feel like, what the hell? When am I going to be able to do what I want to do with the Emperor here and the Lovers? When am I going to be able to feel like I'm unconfined to this devilish situation, this jail-like state where I just can't get out? I need to breathe, and with the Lovers and the Emperor here, it's like all this energy where you perhaps feel like you've lost control. Remember, the Emperor came out in the last reading where you've lost control, you lost your sense of say. How you just want to speak out about what's going on in your life. And with the Devil here up against the Lovers, um, And Temperance in the reverse, you feel like you're having a hard time making a choice as to, the Pentacles came out in the outcome, as to how you need to take the time out, give into a sense of gratitude and support from another person, a group, or support with dealing with some addictions or afflictions, with the Devil card being here, just going through a lot of temptation with the Lovers being here and the Emperor. And the Emperor, we know, is someone who's in their masculine energy, right? One who's very authoritative, controlled with situations. He has the key here. So why I say that, as far as feeling like you guys are confined or confined to being inside the home. And with the 7 here, feeling like you're being sneaky, like you're sneaking out. And some of you, it could be some of your children, where you're sneaking out the house or whatever, and you're like, okay, I know we're in a pandemic, but the world is in reverse, and you want to travel, you want to get out. Some of you perhaps may want to do some shopping with the Emperor here and the Lovers. But with the Devil here, you're feeling like, I can't even get the hell out. When am I going to get out this freaking house? Okay? That's how I feel these energies are. Like, and then some of you are going out and you're not complying the rules. You're not complying situations where it deals with authority or mandates by rulers or those who are in charge of what's going on in the world. With Temperance being here, there's no balance. There's nothing leveled about, and there's nothing funny about it either, with the Devil being here, because this deals with one who just, you're thinking of a way to get out. And some of you are thinking about how you can travel with your partners, with your significant others, your marriage, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your sister, your brother, whomever it is. It deals with another individual. But up against the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, you want to speak out, but you're like, it's like something's got you caught up from speaking your mind, and it deals with how you want to travel or end a situation, with the Devil being here, because you're not binded. You can get out, you can go shopping, you can go to the store, you can do whatever you want to do with those people you enjoy doing it with the 7 of, or the 6 of Pentacles here, because this deals with, we've reached the finish line. We're going to get to the finish line if we just all come together, with the World being here and Temperance being there in the reverse. Once you gain a sense of equilibrium and balance to a situation where you can be more boisterous and speak what it is you want to say up against the Emperor and the Lovers, and not feeling like you're so confound or confined internally, or if I had to say, it was work contractually with a partner or a male figure, with the Emperor being there. Someone who's very controlling, who knows not how to make decisions, who protects the home, with the World being there. But with the World in reverse, it's dealing with a situation where you're dealing with endings, the Devil. You're going through, some of you, some addictions, and you can be dealing with controlled substances, with the Devil card being there as well, with the Lovers being here, and with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. You might, yeah. Why I say you're trying to get away with something, because you're doing something behind somebody's back, and it has to do with your partner, with the World card being there. You are going out and you're doing things where you may be drinking, you're dealing with controlled substances with the Devil, feeling this temptation perhaps towards another individual, some of you, It's a lot of situations that can go on with all of these cards that are coming out. But let me get some clarifiers here, because the Lovers is here, Emperor is here, the Queen of Swords is in reverse, one who's very witty, very funny, but you don't feel like it's nothing funny about this situation, and you don't even want to talk about it, actually. But you got to bring some clarity to the situation. And if some of you are going through these addictions where you feel like you need help, get the necessary help you need. Don't fill yourself up with so many substances or even alcohol, with the devil being there, where you need to end all of that because it's very toxic to you, while the temperance is in reverse and you can't seem to get some type of equilibrium. And Six of Pentacles coming out again here again. So that's the outcome. You have support. Talk to somebody about it, with the Emperor being there. Somebody who can help you, somebody who understands the situation. And somebody who would understand the situation would be the Emperor, somebody who is of a mature figure, uncle, a father, a godfather, a husband, that you can talk to about these addictions or temptations that you perhaps may be having. And some of you, again, it deals with your attraction towards another person, and you're just feeling like you're stepping out of your relationship, with the devil card being there and the world being there. But this situation that's going on with the temptations and the addictions, it has to end. You have to gain some type of balance and understand that you do have support. You have support to get you to a place of overcoming obstacles and being honest about what you're doing, and not pulling the wool over somebody's eyes, with the World card being there, because you know what they say about karma. And then some of you feel like you want to travel with your mate, but you can't, because you're feeling like you're so daggone stuck in the house. You can't go nowhere. You want to speak out, but you don't know what to say about it. You feel like you might be complaining, with the Emperor being there, because you've always been very dominant about situations where you've always made the decisions concerning what you do, what you go, how you fix this, what we're going to eat, what we're going to put on the wall, what we're going to put on the bed. I don't like that color. Take that off. We want to do something else. And you don't want to feel like you're complaining or you're being sneaky. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Spirit. Uh-oh. The Tower in reverse. The Tower's in reverse, where collapse, ruins, destruction, things that are unexpected to you, with the World card being there in reverse, just something out of nowhere. It's like you springing on. Don't spring these addictions and temptations on your mates, guys, if that's the situation. And don't spring this on your boss or your superior or whoever's over you. Oh my God, yeah, see, all these pentacles come up, but I'm not taking these. Yeah. Even with work, don't do that. If you're having a problem, if it has to do with drugs, alcohol, a situation where you need to talk to somebody because you're going through some psychological issues and you just feeling like you're about to lose your freaking mind, with the swords, the Queen of Swords being in reverse, you don't know what to do. And you're like, what the hell is going on, right? When is this going to be over? When are we going to get out this goddamn cage? Because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Why is the World in reverse? You have the Six of Cups. With the Lovers card being there up against the World in reverse, and the Six of Cups coming in reverse, somebody who deals with past life issues. This is about addictions. And this is something where somebody has actually overcome, and you were doing very good with the Emperor and the Lovers being there, but you've relapsed. You've gone back into these addictive situations where it concerns drugs, alcohols, lust, temptations where it concerns another individual, however passionate or attracted you may be to another person. That's what this is. Why is the Temperance in reverse? cards. I'm not seeing. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. Some of you dealing with some abuse with the Devil card being there. Temperance in reverse because you have strength here. Yeah. You've lost your sense of balance and purpose as to why you have come out of addictive situations. Excuse me, guys. I am really, really hot. Forgive me, but I'm hot. Where you were doing well. You were doing well, right? You were doing well. But something got you caught up in an addiction and a temptation with the Lover's card being there. You don't know who to talk to. You don't know who to turn to. You don't feel like you have the necessary help. Why is Queen of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you have Lamette. You have the Fool card here. Just being real foolish, sneaky, childish, immature, not thinking, or just thinking you being closed off and sly about it and hiding something behind another person's back by not talking about it. But you have support to overcome the addictions you perhaps may be going through or these temptations of lust, and where there may be a sense of infidelity in relationships with the Emperor being here. And if it is another individual, it deals with a masculine figure because the Queen of Swords is in reverse. So the Queen of Swords could basically deal with somebody who may be cheating on another person with the Lovers being here. See how that goes? And the Fool. See that? So when you have that come out like that, it can go a couple of ways because the Lover is here and you have the Fool that is clarifying the Queen of Swords. It could be some of you women who may be actually going out who's cheating, and the Emperor here up against the Lovers don't know what to do, however controlling or dominant or in a position of authority where he generally knows how to handle situations like this. But with the Lovers being here, some of you are dealing with two individuals and you don't know how to make a choice, or you have another person that is causing a lot of temptation and lust. But I really believe it has to do with some of you. Perhaps you're turning to alcohol and other toxic substances. Why I said last week it came out about healing, but you have support. Take time out. Stop. Think about what you're doing and think about the harm that you perhaps may be causing to your mate. This is the Emperor here, right? Or the Emperor perhaps could be the one who's going out, but he's not in reverse. He's the one feeling like he's being betrayed in the situation, like he's being the one being taken advantage of, or just being betrayed. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Devil here? That's what I really want to know. I don't really need to know why the Emperor's here, but I'm gonna ask. Yeah, that don't make no sense. So you have the World being there. Yeah, somebody who's just kind of going out to the club, hanging out, sneaking out, doing these little sly things behind another person's back. You have the Eight of Pentacles. That's why the Devil is there. It deals with those things of material possessions. Again, lustful attractions. Trying to get away with something that you don't need to be getting away with as it concerns with money. Like I said, some of you perhaps may be sneaking out to go shopping, hiding stuff from your partner. That's why the Devil is there. It deals with things that's in the world. That's what the addictions are about. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here? So, you got a lot of addictions you're dealing with, some of you. You have the Ten of Swords. Dealing with anxieties. Again, betrayals, depressions, temptations. Again, the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, the Seven of Wands is here for the Emperor. In the reverse. He don't know what to do. He's usually very controlled, very protective, feeling like the one. So as I stated, it's the Queen of Swords who's the one who's going, why are you women doing it? That's not nice. That is not nice at all. That's not nice. Why are you doing that? Ooh. And you've been covering up some stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's not really the Emperor. It's not you masculines. It's you feminines that are doing this stuff. And you think you're getting away with it with the devil card being here, with the Eight of Pentacles coming out here, clarifying the devil card, dealing with these temptations and situations of lust and addictions, sexual addictions, alcohol, substance abuse. Mm-hmm. And there's no balance to this situation with the world in reverse and temperance. So, why is the Seven of Wands here? I just need to get a real clear, yeah, I need to. The rain and the reverse. The Queen in reverse came out again, up against the Seven of Wands. I don't need to clarify that anymore because I told you it's you feminines and you need to stop it. That's not nice. Oh, ooh, paradise. You better think twice because it's not very nice. Y'all know that's not nice. Y'all cheating on your partner? Cheating on your partner. Yeah, so see, you have the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords is the overall position, the overall energies, with the Tower in reverse that you need to get yourselves together. That's what you do, feminists. You guys are a mess. Like, oh my God. Like, whoa. And then see, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse, right? Up against the Fool. So whomever this lovers is, right, with this Ten of Wands being here, the Ten of Swords, I'm sorry, against the lovers, you're attracted to somebody younger. It's somebody younger, somebody foolish who ain't going to provide you a sense of stability and a home life because you got the world in reverse. So if you're doing this and you're feeling like you're attracted to this young person, male or female, it's not gender specific, some of you, you need to get rid of the situation if you're in a marriage with the Emperor being here. Because the world is here and you've been traveling with this person on the sly, undercover, betraying your partner, some of you, if you're in a marriage, and if you're in a relationship committed, you've been betraying your partner with the Fool being here, just taking unnecessary risks. This is you, Queen of Swords, with the Fool there. You see that? That's you, who is doing this slick stuff, this sly stuff against your husbands, because the Wands is here, and the reverse, the Seven of Wands. You know, somebody who generally knows how to deal with situations. But then you have the Queen of Swords. She's already in the reverse, so she clarifies that up against the Emperor. So yes, it tells me that you're doing something sneaky, addictive, that is not trustworthy, or it doesn't sit well with your mate, of course, and you perhaps been arguing about it with the Queen of Swords here in reverse and the Seven of Swords here in the overall position. There's been a lot of arguing and bickering because of the situation. You and I don't know why I feel like this is somebody that you've dealt with before in the past, because you have the Six of Cups in the reverse. It generally deals with somebody who deals with somebody from their past. I ain't going to look. Shame the devil, tell the truth, okay? Because remember, source is about truth. You got the 7 there in the overall position trying to get away with something. I'm just so sorry for some of you men if that's what's happening to you. Let's get some numerology. But I don't know what to tell you. Actually, let's get some. Let me get some romance angels. I'm gonna get the numerology too. But this is somebody who's younger than you. You have somebody who's older. Some of you are married to an older gentleman, older female, with the emperor coming out there and the lovers. Lovers deal with contracts, marriage, commitment. Someone who's very much in love. And I guess some of you who are out betraying your relationships, your partners, you're dealing with somebody who's younger than you. And I can tell you the elements. I don't like to use the elements because if you remember, depending upon the planetary alignments, right now we're in Jupiter, Capricorn, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn is right here. We're in the year of Aquarius right now, but you're in Jupiter. So we're right here with Capricorn and Pluto and Jupiter. So you got the Aries, Gemini, Aquarius here. It's the year of Aquarius. Then you have Cancer here in the reverse, but you have pretty much the overall energies dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, your air signs. Then you have the Emperor, that's Aries. My goodness. Why? Why? You got to end some things and get back to a place of balance. You know, if you don't want to be with your partner, okay, talk about it. But counseling is effective, and some of you perhaps need to go to counseling with the outcome and the 6 of Pentacles being there. Talk to somebody you respect about what you're doing. If you don't feel comfortable, you feel like you're really betraying your partner. Because with the devil there, just giving into these temptations because it feels good to you with the lovers and the wands, it don't feel good. I know it don't feel good because the ten of Swords came out. So you're having these sleepless nights, you know, and of course you're betraying a commitment or a relationship that you feel you've committed to. Some of you are married again, and you feel like you're doing something with another individual, somebody from your past who's a bit younger than some of you women, with the Queen of Swords being there, or some of you men who are in your Queen of Swords position in the reverse, that you don't even know who you can talk to or why you've been arguing about it. And you've been arguing about it is a past situation you thought you've overcome with Temperance in the reverse and the 8 of Pentacles, where you're generally very focused and you give into love, attraction, mutuality, respect, reciprocity. But I don't know where y'all women or you Queen of Swords feel like you get this opportunity because of what's going on in the world, that you can just go outside and do what you want to do. But that ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Yes, the Queen of Swords came back out again in the reverse up against the, who is that? The 7 of Wands. Yeah, the 7 of Wands with the Pentacles, because you don't know what to do. He feeling betrayed. Can't sleep. A personal situation reaches resolution, a personal issue. Yeah, you can talk to somebody about it. Are you going to find a resolution? Are y'all finding a resolution to the situation? For those of you who are dealing with these addictions or substance abuses and alcohol, are you finding a resolution? Because that's what it deals with that. And then for some of you, it's dealing with cheating. Do I need to be more clear about that? Infidelities, disrespect, with the Emperor being there and the Wands and the Queen of Swords coming out again. Let's get another card. What that is. Oh, what is this? Conclusions are within reach. don't know what all that means for you. Whatever that means for you, I suppose conclusions will be reached. Let's get some romance angels. I just feel like some of you, because you're confined, you're doing a lot of drinking. You're dealing with a lot of substance abuse with the devil being there and the Eight of Pentacles, where you're not focusing on what it is you need to do as far as a commitment, work, yourself, with the Emperor being there. So I don't know, but that's what this is dealing with. Some of you are dealing with another individual who's younger than you, somebody you've dealt with or you're dealing with from your past again, and some of you are just dealing with some addiction where you need to talk to somebody because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And I think that is the cause or the result of you feeling like you're being betrayed. Some of you masculines are those in your masculine energy. So because you feel like your mate is doing things outside of any respect or reverence in your relationship or marriage, it's causing you to drink and deal with substances that is not serving you. It's not giving you the balance or the center of feeling loved with the lovers being there. And the Ten of Swords, you're having sleepless nights. You're up at night because your mate is not coming home. They're sneaking out. They're hanging out with another person. Y'all don't want me to tell the truth. That's what's happening. And I don't know. I can tell you this though. It's life. It happens. It can be resolved because you have a personal issue that reaches resolution, right? And you have support. Go to counseling. Talk to somebody. You know, give into that tower moment. And don't spring these things on your partner where it's going to hurt them, where it causes a heartbreak or that tower moment in reverse. You know, that's what needs to happen. You're doing these sneaky things behind your mate's back, and you need to give into the tower moment because it needs to end with the world being in reverse and the devil being there, where you deal with cycles and endings. So you have to understand with the Emperor being there, somebody has to take control of the situation because it's gotten out of hand. It's gotten out of control with the Queen of Swords being there. And there's too much arguing going on about it because you've been doing it for quite some time. Give me some romance angels. I'm going to get 2 cards here. I know I don't really like to take those on the floor. I'm recording this on my laptop as well because I need to start putting these readings on YouTube again. I'm getting ready to go and do the astrologicals for you. And I'm going to be doing them as I was starting the zodiac signs in the cardinal, fixed, immutable order. Oh, my goodness. Romance angels don't want to come out because there's no romance here. There's no romance. There's no romance here. There's no romance at all. It's betrayal. A tower moment needs to happen. Some endings need to happen. If you want to be with this fool, this young person, this childish, immature, and I don't even know if it's nobody immature or somebody younger. It might be another older person that you're dealing with because the Emperor is up against the Queen of Swords in reverse. The actual fool came out with the Queen of Swords in reverse because you're the one who's taking these risks, who's doing these betrayals up against your mate, you know, where I say it's somebody younger, but it may not be nobody younger. It's just you doing immature, childish stuff against your relationship with the lovers being there and the devil and the Eight of Pentacles clarifying the devil. And then you have the Rain that clarifies the actual Seven of Wands. Because the masculine feeling like, what the hell? What? Why am I here with the world here? But remember this, if you guys are doing something against your mates, I don't have time for all this. Stop it. Yeah, see the world. This is the star. You still need to heal. Still need to heal. You can heal the situation, and the situation can come to a resolution where our conclusions are within reach. Then you have this anchor here. You're not grounded. You're not thinking about whose feelings you hurt. And that's sad. That's very sad, because if you don't want to be with somebody, then talk to them. If it's your husband, or you just want to get out of a marriage, some of you who are married, talk to somebody. You know, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Let me get some earth magic, because wow, I don't even know what that is. Talk to somebody. Understand why some of you just having these addictions, these sexual addictions. You have the new moon promise that's correlating this deck here. But let's get a few of these. We got about another 20 more minutes. That's what's happening. Some of you feminines and those who are in your feminine energy has been stepping out on your partner, taking these leaps and risks and bounds where you're dealing with a lot of temptation and lustful situations. But it's causing a lot of risk where you're taking them because you're doing it behind another person's back, some of you. And it perhaps could be somebody who from your childhood, with the Six of Cups being there in the reverse, that you've always had these feelings for, with the Devil being there, but you never acted on it, with the Emperor and the Lovers. You never acted on it. But with these Six of Pentacles coming out in the outcome here, I really believe it deals with some of your marriages. Music, harmony. There is no harmony. You can't even hear the music. Oh, paradise. You better think twice, because it's not very nice. No harmony. It's no balance. That came out in the reverse, but we don't take oracles in the reverse. Some of you are in the music business, in the entertainment industry, and you're feeling like you want to get out of a situation. You've just been doing these little trickster things against your mate, but you have to heal with the star being there, and you have to get anchored and grounded. Go to counseling, talk to someone you respect, listen to some music if that's going to provide a sense of stay at home, being still, not giving in to your temptations or lust or hunger. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Strength, the mountain. You have strength that came out over there too with temperance, the force. You have strength. You have to gain the strength. There's sanctuary, cave, coral in that. You have to gain the necessary strength in this situation. And I got 3 out of here because an ebb and flow came out. And let's get one from Earth Angels, our ancestors. And then I'm going to read these. Because you've lost your sense of purpose and balance and strength in your relationship and your marriages. Very few of you, you've lost your strength to even want to get up to go to work. So you've been taking, or you've been turning to illegal substances or alcohol where you're feeling like it's relaxing you. But you need to give in to a tower moment where you need to end that, because the abuse, as you're giving into destruction and chaos in your family, or it deals with self first with the devil. You're not helping the situation by turning to these things as far as an escape, because the world is in reverse. You want to escape, and this is your way of doing it. It's like this is outlet. Like, I'm just going to chill. I'm going to do this. I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to, make myself feel happy. And that's not making you feel happy. It's making you feel worse. Angels and ancestors don't want to come out. I'll just take one. Good night. Be brave and honest. Yeah, because some of you have been telling lies, betraying another person. That's what you've been doing. Real sneaky. But you can talk to somebody. Like I said, you don't feel like you can. You have the Six of Pentacles there. You have support from your friends, family, pastors, counselors, someone you respect. You have support. You have it. Okay. You got strength here. Or you got, what's this? The Knight. Be brave. I'm going to read that first, because you have to be brave. Gotta be brave. You need to bring peace to the situation. And you have to talk to somebody about these addictions and these behaviors where you're putting toxins in your body and it's causing disrespect or betrayal in your relationship or your marriages, some of you. And you've been doing it behind your mate's back. And that's not nice. Again, that's not nice. What is this? The Knight. Why we can't find the Knight? Be brave and honest. Message. Here's your message. Because you feminines, those in your feminine energy, have been doing something behind another person's back where it deals with lust, addictions, attractions to another person, where you've just been taking risks, doing something behind somebody's back, dealing with past relationships or somebody from your past because you feel like it excites you, it attracts you, and it's causing severance in your relationships. Be brave and honest, it says. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The Knight is a knight in shining armor, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail. That deals with marriages, institution, connections of those who are in a vow situation, right? Yes, you are. In this sense, he is protective of the holy ground, therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you, whether you are male or female. Again, it's not gender specific. That energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face. Y'all gonna make me cry. This is the Emperor. He's sad. If you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. Extended messages is the energy of respect is important right now. The energy of respect is important right now. The energy of respect is important right now. Did y'all hear me? That's not nice. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. Or if you're in a space where there's opposition, are we? Yes. Because you feminines are doing something real sneaky. Yes, if you're in a space where there's opposition, you're being guided to follow through with integrity, because if it is seems or you emperors feeling this way, it's opposition in your relationship and your commitments in your marriage and your home. If you feeling this way, you're being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems that this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. You have support. That's your outcome. The Six of Pentacles there. This card also brings justice. The situation will be made right, right? A personal issue reaches resolution. This is full moon in Cancer. Remember I said the water, Scorpio. Some of you water elements with the Six of Cups being in reverse. Water, Scorpio, Pisces. Conclusions are within reach. Be brave and honest. Okay, the card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order. That's why the Tower is in reverse. Yes, bring it back. Equilibrium, temperance in reverse. Know that the situation can be brought back to balance. There can be a resolution, a situation to correct behaviors, addictions, betrayals, anxieties. Please know that universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything, with the strength card being there, right? You don't need to force anything through your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. Okay? Let it protect you. Let it protect you. I don't really even want to read no more. You have harmony here. That's music. You have strength here. Let me see if I can even get that out here, because that's the listen to some music. Relax your mind, because some of you masculines or those who are in your emperor position are feeling very betrayed and vulnerable at this moment. But the situation can be turned around if you give into prayer and understand that it's just temporary, or it's going to pass over. If it won't, know that it's a blessing in disguise that you're finding out what you need to find out so that you can move on to someone who's going to love you in the way you want to be loved. I'm going to read music because some of you need to listen to some music. Music. What would life be like without it? It's not something that we humans invented. Rather, music has been around since time began. Subtle and dramatic textures of sound have existed as long as there have been beings that could hear them. For our ancient ancestors, paying close attention to sounds, rhythms, and vibrations from the environment helped them survive. Of course, it has also been compelling for men to create music through our own voice and musical instruments. As we have evolved, so have the instruments we've created, and music has changed. You have rap now, you have all this acoustic stuff and things for the culture as we hear these days, right? Some of which, when played, mimic the music of the natural world. Where there's more than one instrument played or two or more people singing, the resulting harmonies blend into one unified sound that is pleasing to the ear. If the notes are out of sync, there's a notable dissonance that can be disturbing. Here we see two women with stringed instruments creating a harmonious blend. They're so absorbed in their playing that they appear to be in a trance, as if they're simply allowing the music to flow through them. And that's why this ebb and flow came out. Just go with the flow. I don't know. Some of you are dealing with another person of the opposite sex. Okay? They're so absorbed in their playing that they appear to be in a trance, as if they're simply allowing the music to flow through them. This is a time of considerable harmony for you, one where the various elements in your life are flowing together smoothly. So that's ebb and flow, why that came out. But gain the strength, okay, to get through this. And musical harmony is the interface of these elements that merge into a cycle of symmetry and balance that evokes feelings of harmony. The challenge is to sustain this inner accord, even where there's considerable dissonance outside of your own mind, heart, and body. Note the sensations, emotions, and thoughts you experience when everything seems to be moving along well. Take 3 deep breaths breathe. 3 deep breaths and let your breathing be the anchor. Remember, I said you have to anchor and come and gain control of the situation. And let your breathing be the anchor that reminds you of the state of consciousness. Whenever you perceive chaos around you, know that it is a mirror for your inner turmoil. When you recognize this, take 3 or more breaths to bring forth the memory of those moments when your life was like a symphony and everything was going accord and in alignment to what makes you happy. Then every time you exhale, you are releasing the energy of your internal state of harmony into the world, and it will have amazing effects. Okay, I don't need to read any more of that. I'm going to get your numbers because, wow. You know, I've heard some very disturbing news this past week about cheating. Cheating. Cheating there's been a lot going on with cheating and things of that nature, why people are cheating and all this other stuff. These are not all my numbers, so where'd it go? I'm like, where's my other numbers? All right, let's get your numbers because we're going to close this out. You can't control another person's habits and behaviors, right? You only control yourself. But if you're doing these things and you don't want to be with a person, then you need to leave. You need to give into the tower moment and just collapse and cause whatever ruins with the devil being here, give into or get away from the temptations and give into your honesty and sincerity about what it is you genuinely want for yourself and your family if you have a family. You have these numbers here. I don't know what this is. This is 1, 2, and 3. Those are the parentheses of numbers. 8. Okay, you need to end some things. 5 is change. You need to change your behaviors. 4, give into your intuition stability. If you know something is going on and you've been feeling it, it is. 10, you need to end some things, give into new beginnings. Start a new cycle. Take a vacation whenever you can, with the world card being there in the reverse. And you have, I think this is the number 9. Or is this the number 6? No, it's the number 6. And it came out upside down, but you know we don't take numbers like that. And then you have the number 30, which breaks down to a 3, or gives into portals as far as frequencies. So get counseling, guys. Get counseling. Those are your numbers you can use for dates, times, situations. Make an appointment to see a counselor. Talk to someone you can respect about the situation. Be strong and go within and just pray that the situation will resolve itself, because conclusions are within reach. You just have to anchor yourself, become more balanced, and understand. And remember, I said last week, so now we understand why that healing was going on, or what was going on with that situation, because there's been some betrayal here. You guys need to heal. And you need to heal from this situation because there's been some temptations, betrayal situations with lust, addictions, alcohol, abuse. And I hope none of you are dealing with no physical abuse, because that I definitely don't tolerate. And you need to get out of the situation if that is the situation that's going on. But that didn't really come out. It's just dealing with a lot of betrayal, toxic behaviors, anxieties, depression, lust. That's the situation. So I'm going to say good night, okay? Because we get ready to get cut off. That's my hour. Handle your situation, guys. You're giving into lust, alcohol, drugs. Put an end to it. All right? Talk to somebody. See a counselor. Good night. Thank you guys for joining me. And do the right thing. Do the right thing. That's all you got to do. Do the right thing. It'll work itself out. It always does. Love you.